Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do the next week in the Nothing But Neutrals challenge. This is a challenge where I will give you a base every week, and then you are to create anything you want to using that base. The only rule is you can only use neutral colors. The basic neutral colors are black, white, brown, and gray, and you can use any shade or tone of those. You just need to keep it neutral. So today's base was a paperclip, and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with this one because I didn't want to just make a hidden paperclip, because if you do a hidden paperclip, then the paperclip is hidden, and that kind of takes away from the purpose of choosing a paperclip as the base. But you guys are free to do and make whatever you would like, as long as you use a paperclip and you keep it neutral. So what I'm going to start with is this craft envelope that I have cut. It was sealed up, and so I have cut the bottom off, just a sliver, so that there's a pocket right here. And so I'm going to create a big pocket to use in a future journal. And I'm going to start with some neutral papers and just kind of collage on the base of the envelope first. And then I'm going to embellish it. And I am going to use paper clips to hold some things down. That way you kind of focus on the paper clips and you can still see them. And I've got rusty ones, and I rust my own, and I put them in a jar. I've got a mason jar that I use with peroxide, white vinegar, and Epsom salt. And I just dump the box in there and dump all that stuff in there and let them set a couple of hours, and they rust wonderfully. And then I take them out and put them on a paper towel and let them dry, and you've got rusted paper clips or pins or whatever else you want to rust. So that's how I do it. I think there are probably several different ways, but I find that the easiest with the products that, you know, most people have in their home anyway. So to make my little collage background, I have a piece of a payroll card. Here, this is an actual vintage piece, and it's just a top corner, but you can see where it says salary, and they made a whole $10.82 on this week. And then I have a piece from a double entry accounting instructional book. This is also vintage. I'm being very careful with it so I don't crack the paper all up before I get it glued down, because it's quite fragile. And then I have a piece from an original shorthand instruction book. And this piece is not as fragile because it's not as old. So I'm going to put that down first. So that's going to go down on here. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, and you got through Monday okay. since I retired, Mondays aren't bad at all because they're not very much different from any other day. Which is a good thing. I'll take that. And I did tear this with the tear ruler, and I tore it just a little bit smaller than the width and height of the envelope because I wanted you to be able to see the craft paper. And I hope I did that. I did. I was trying to say, I hope I didn't just glue that on upside down, but I didn't. Okay, and then I'm going to put this piece up here, just like that. And again, I'm going to try and, matter of fact, I'm going to use a new piece of, ooh, I like that side too. I think I'm going to use this side, guys. So let me ink that again. Don't look at the backs of stuff. Of course, you have to flip it over to put glue on it. And so then you see the back and you're like, oh, now I have a decision to make. This side, the side that I'm going to use probably makes more sense anyway because it's not dated. And this side is dated 1879. And that's probably a little too old for the photograph I'm using. Alright, and then I'm going to put this piece of payroll record on here. I'm going to tear this a little bit more now that I have it on the other side, the opposite side. Okay. Do I want it down at the bottom? You're not going to be able to see much of the shorthand if I do that, which I don't really. Yeah, I think I am going to put it at the bottom. Okay, now this is where some of my paper clips are going to come in. One, I have this photo of this young lady, which is by Sweet Pea Curiosities. It's her digital, that I think kind of looks like maybe from a payroll record or something like that. And then I have this little label that's a Tracy Fox, Love Junk Journals. I'm going to put it right there. And I want to use this. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the 600 receipts. Actually, I may put that under the paperclip. Alright, so my idea is I'm going to glue this down like this. But I'm going to make it look like it's paper clipped on with a rusty paper clip. So I'm going to take the rusty paper clip and put it right across there, like that. So that's going to be one of my paper clips. Okay, for the other one, I have these little Tim Holtz that look like typewriter keys. And I have another paper clip. And I'm going to bend these. Actually, I'm going to bend it first. And kind of fold it in half. Like so. Let's do a little bit of inking on the back so that white doesn't show. Okay. I think I'm gonna do like number 4, and I'm gonna wrap it around, so I say, come out of there, the long part of the paper clip. I want it to go this way, I think, because I have one here. It's going to be hard to do it that way. All right. We'll go back to our original plan here. So we have number 4. And then I'm going to take my tiny attacher and hope that I'm going to staple these together to hold them shut. There we go. And then I'm going to put it on here just because my pocket's here. So I just want to put it on one flap. I mean, you could do it on both, but it's going to make it, you'd have to take it off every time. Okay, and then I have just some random things to stick underneath it. This is a piece of onion paper or airmail paper. And I just wanted to stick something under there, but I wanted it to be kind of, you know, where you could still see what was underneath. And then I have this coat check ticket. I'm going to put a string through that. And I think this is a Tim Holtz piece, this coat check thing. Oops, don't wrinkle my paper all up. And just kind of clip that under there. If I can get it under there. Maybe I want it there. Seems like it's going to fit there better. I'm going to wrinkle this a little bit. Maybe have the number peeking out just a tad. Ink that up just a tad. Kind of make the edges curl. I think I want to stamp right there to kind of blend those together. But I'm going to work on what I'm going to put in the pocket first. So these are little numbers, letters and numbers that look like typewriter keys. The round ones, you know, on the old typewriters. And then I have another paper clip. And I'm going to glue these back to back on this paper clip and make like a little decorative clip, kind of like that. And I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for that, I believe, because I think it's going to hold the best. Either that or your glue gun would be my suggestion for gluing the paper clip. Alright, so it needs to go on this end. We'll glue that. Alright, so we'll let that dry a minute. And then for inside the pocket, I have two original pieces. One is a German little postcardy kind of thing. It is an original. And so I'm going to put that in the pocket. It's very fragile. But I don't want to back it because it does have writing on both sides. Well, oh, it doesn't want to go in where the paper clip is. So I was like, I know that that fits in there. But it's because I have this paper clip on. So it'd be a lot easier to put in if you take that paper clip off. And then this is original letter, handwritten letter, written on onion skin paper, which you can hear makes a great sound. And the handwriting is really pretty. And I'm going to put that on in here. And then I'm going to take my little paper clip that I just made. And I'm going to use that like a tab. Just like that. Okay. So we have, oh, I was going to find a stamp for that, wasn't I? Let's see. I didn't see anything in there. We could put a signature on here too. We could use this filed. It's pretty big. Or received or approved. That approved's really big. So maybe we'll do that kind of approved right there in the middle. And then let's see. Does she look like a Sylvia or a Mary? I think Sylvia. Okay, where's my... This one may not be big enough. Yeah, I think we'll put it on there kind of catty corner. Now, if I wasn't doing neutrals, I would stamp this in red. I'm gonna make sure I get a good impression. These Creative Expression stamps, when you first get them, they're really sticky. And it's better to stamp them a few times on something to get them kind of primed. And I'm fine that that did not stamp all the way, because that's really more true to life is what happens when you stamp something in the office. So I'm good with that. And then, let me see how, I think I've used this one before. So, yeah. Okay, the only other thing I'm going to do is put something right here now in that big open spot. So let's find my dates one. Let's see if we can find a date. There it is. I have my label turned backwards so I couldn't see it. These may all be, no, I can use this one, I think. No, these are all too old. No, this one's not. Okay, we're going to use 15th of November, 1925. Just move our paper out of the way for a minute. Okay, so there we go. Again, I didn't want to just do a hidden paperclip. So, but I think we can see that we've used 3 paper clips. And the paper clips are kind of, sort of highlighted. I also have this that I pulled out, but I don't know if it's needed. It's kind of cute though. I think I will put it like right here, just because I think it's cute. Why not? Okay, now I'm happy with it. All right, so there we go. We have paperclip here, paperclip here, and we have a paperclip holding our little letter together. And then we have our postcard in here. See if I can get it out without messing it up. So we have 3 paper clips. So that's it for this week. next week, the base is a notebook. That can be any kind of notebook that you would like. It could be a pre-made notebook that you're going to fancy up a little bit, or if you want to make one out of scraps that you have, that's okay too. It can be maybe you interpret a notebook as a 3-ring binder. That's fine and dandy as well. As a matter of fact, I have 2 of the Tim Holtz little little bitty 3-ring binders that he had at one time. Maybe I'll do the cover of one of those to use in a future journal. That would be kind of fun. I think I have 2 of them because I bought several when they went on clearance when they were discontinued, so I might use one of those. So, I could use one of those because I want to do the start a school journal, and that would be cute to do it in a 3-ring binder. So that's an idea. Ding ding. The little light bulb just went off in the head. Okay. So I will see you guys back on Thursday for I Saw It on Pinterest. And until then, everybody have a great couple of days, and I'll see you then. Bye.